Hey guys, you're watching because you want to learn. My name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of Let's Build a City. I'm a little cold today. I'm a little chilly. It's raining outside. It's very disgusting, and it looks chilly. It makes you feel cold. So I'm all wrapped up nice and warm, and enjoying a little bit of building on my city here. So this is what we built last episode. It looks great at night, and I've actually been going around the city and lighting it up to make it look a little nicer at night. I've still got a lot to go yet. I have done a little bit off camera here. So like I've lit up all the skyscraper and I've got some lights to do, some street lights to go. But I did build this. Now the reason why I didn't make an episode of this is just because it's very repetitive. It's a very basic house, but just because there's 5 of them all next to each other, all connected, it makes it look quite good. But they're like I don't know, attached houses. You know, a row of attached houses, and I'll probably build the same on that side there. I'll show you in the day as well because they look quite nice in the day. I sort of like the look of them. And at the back here, we've just got the back gardens, just basic, clean back gardens here, with a little gate in the middle of the middle of the hedge and stuff like that. And you can walk down here and around the back, and yeah, it looks quite nice. It looks good, I think. And they've got like little parts here. These houses are actually based off a row of houses that my friend lives in, or used to live in. He recently moved out, but they actually look exactly like this. So I went on Google Earth, and oh, it's raining. It's been raining tons recently on the map. But yeah, so I built his houses on Google Maps, and this is what they turned out like in Minecraft. So I think they look pretty good. But yeah, at night it is starting to look really, really nice. I've got a lot of work to do. I want to build a load of cars. Is my next thing. Like repopulate the world with cars on the road and stuff like that. But today we are going to build a bowling alley, or at least start to. I think it's going to take 2 episodes. But let's sleep the night away. Someone said if I should use night vision potions at night instead of sleeping away the night. It doesn't really take. It's no quicker. It's just, if anything, quicker just to sleep the night away, and then you don't get the funky colours and stuff like that. And someone did tell me if you break the bottom of the bed, you don't get the bed back, but if you break the top of the bed, you get the item back. So that's very handy to know, because I've been wondering why only sometimes I get it. Okay, so yeah, bowling alley now. I've never built a bowling alley before, and a lot of you wanted the bowling alley, and I wanted to build a bowling alley. I think it's a pretty cool idea, but we're actually going to do it backwards. This is where we're going to build it. It's by the McDonald's, and it's by the beach, so it's a sort of nice central area. We're going to build it about here, I think. But I've never built one before, so I've got some pictures of bowling alleys up in front of me, and let me find them again. Here. And, whoops. Bowling alley. Bowling alley. Real bowling alleys, not Minecraft ones. Real bowling alleys, just so I can sort of get an idea of the width of them. They've got very light wood, so we're going to use birch wood as a start. And for the pins, I think we're going to use fences. But there's a problem with the pins, and I think some of you should probably already know. It's that if we put 10 pins down, the bowling alley is going to be absolutely massive. And this isn't going to be a huge bowling alley, but it's going to have enough on here. So I think we're going to come out to, well, what do you think? If we had the front door about here, about here, and then you have like a walk-in bit, maybe with a bit of an arcade. There's an arcade in my bowling alley to the left, and then you got the counter, and then you got like a walkway, and then you go down here to the bowling alley, about there. Okay, that was about right. That sounds about good. And we're going to dig this into the floor here, and we're going to have the bowling alley on the same level as the dirt, but then the main floor we're going to have upper level, because whenever you go into a bowling alley, the alleys are always lower down than the rest. You sort of have to go down a step in most of them, in all the ones that I've been in. But I don't know how long we want to go, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is the weirdest building I've ever built. I've never built a building like this, because we're going to build the inside before we build the outside. So, very strange. Okay, that's not long enough. So let's do another 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's getting pretty close. I think one more. Whoops. I think 16 blocks. That sort of looks about the right length. Maybe we need to go like 2 blocks in, and then let me just put a block down for a placeholder. We'll have the wall there, because the pins always go behind, don't they? So yeah. And then how many blocks wide do we want to go? I think 3 blocks wide is probably good. I think 4 is a little too long. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go 3 blocks in, 3 blocks wide here, and then we're going to use fences at the back here. And we're going to use 3 fences to signify all the pins. Like 1, 2, 3, like that. Because we can't put too many behind. If we put one there, it's not going to look like pins. So I think 3 pins will be enough. And I think that's a pretty good. Is that long enough? That might not be long enough. It doesn't sort of look long enough. Let's come back this way a little bit. Yeah, it's because we've got it 3 wide now. I think we need to go back a little tiny bit more. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We'll go back to here, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3. Whoop. Careful, careful. And that's going to go there. Nope, there. Yeah, that looks about right, doesn't it? It's very long. It looks very long. I think I want to shorten it by 1. We'll get there, guys. There we go. Okay, I'm going to stick with that. And then for the gutters, I think we're going to use this stone brick here. And we're going to go down like this. Oops. And I think this looks like the gutters that you have. Do any of you use the rails or the guardrails? I know at some bowling alleys, I don't know if all of them do. I know at some bowling alleys they have guardrails that you can have lift up out the side. They sort of look like that. Oops, like this down the side of your thing, and then the ball can't go in the gutter. It's funny. My girlfriend always wants them up. She just can't bowl. I can't bowl either, to be honest. But it's just funny. Okay, so then I want to have some snow here. Like, you can't go over that line. And maybe we should have that there. In fact, I think that'd be better. And I think we're going to do 5 of these. 5 bowling alleys. Bowling alleys, aren't they? So then we're going to have the next one start here. Let's go down here. And then we need the way for the ball to come back to us. And they're usually like underground, aren't they? I think we might have to just use slabs down the middle like this. So this is where the ball comes back to us. And then we need the machine that sort of feeds the balls up. So we're going to use these stone bricks again, I think. Stone bricks. Let's get some slabs just in case we want them. Now we're going to have a full block, 3 full blocks, and a stair, upside down stair, and then we'll have an upside down stair there. That looks pretty good. That doesn't look too bad. I don't like that. Just like that. There we go. And then you get your bowling balls from here, and then you can bowl again. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That's going to come up there. Let's put a block there, and a block there, and oops, and we'll do that. Oops. There we go. That looks okay. That doesn't look bad at all. Maybe if we take those out and put slabs there instead. Yes, that's it. That looks pretty cool. That looks like a good ball return. Okay, let me duplicate this 5 times, and I shall come back to you. Okay, through the power of editing, we are back. Light glitch. Pow. Nope. Pow. There we go. And I decided to go for 6. I'd done 5, and it just wasn't quite long enough, so I wanted to go for 6. I was half thinking about doing 10, but that would just make it stupidly long. And now I'm going to have to try and figure out something about this road, because this road ain't going to be able to come down here anymore. So much troubles. I'll figure it out. So, yeah, I've got the 6 rows in, and we've got the 5 ball dispensers. Dispensers? I think dispensers? Yeah, I think so. I got rid of the white wool that we had here, just because it was too thick. And I think we're going to go with oak, with the floor, which isn't the bowling alley. The bowling alleys, whatever you call it. We'll just have oak wood here instead. So it's sort of a change of wood. Because they always look really polished up, don't they? The bowling alleys. So I think this will really just change it and have a difference, and you'll be able to see a visual difference between them. But we need some shelves. There's always some shelves for where the bowling balls are, and we need some chairs as well. There's always a few chairs. So I think for the chairs, we're going to go with some... What colour are we going to go with this bowling alley? Orange? No, it's going to blend in with the wood. Let's go with red. And we're going to need some slabs as well. Let's go with quartz slabs there. Okay, so how are we going to do these then? We could have these come out like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then have slabs on either side. And that sort of looks like the seats that they have, doesn't it? Do you think? I think it does. Oops, one too many wide. So then we can have the seats there that you sit down and then you get up to go to your bowling thing. That looks about right. And then behind here, we're still on the same level here, but on the level here, we need to have some sort of a tray where you get the bowling balls from. And I don't know how we're going to do that. I think we're going to use some dark wood stairs, and we're going to build the whole thing out of stairs. So we're going to have, let's say that wide, for example. If we go from there to there, and then we go up again, and then we can't put pressure plates on top, can we? And we can't put trapdoors directly on top. So I think we're going to have to go with slabs. So we'll go slabs on top of that. So that's sort of where you get your bowling balls from originally, and then you take your bowling balls over to there when you start the game. And then we're going to have a stair up about here. Do we want to go with a different coloured stair? Let's go with birch stairs. And then we can do this. How many blocks wide? From that one to... I'm lost. I'm lost, guys. There. Yes. From there to there. There we go. So then we'll have another row of balls, and then another row, and then there's another stairs and another row of balls like that. And then that'll give us our full height on this side with our one block up of, of here. Which is about right, because the bowling alley that I live by, you can only just see over the shelves, and there's usually seats here, like stools, like bar stools, and you can sit here and you can sort of just see into the bowling alley. So that's about right. That's about right. That's pretty good. Now, I think over here, I'm going to base this off a similar design to what my bowling alley near me is like. And near me, there is let's get a speed potion going. Near me, there is a bar in it. So we're going to do the bar over on this side. Let's just come out as far as I dare to come out. Well, how close are we to the road? Because we need an outside wall on here as well. So I think I'm going to go out to... there. I think. And then we'll have the bar. The bar will go along here. I'm just using a placeholder block at the minute. Yeah, that gives us enough room. That gives us enough room. And then the bar will probably come out to about there. And then we'll go to this part, which will be the reception desk. So with the reception desk, we'll come along here. They're always quite a big desk, aren't they? Yep, like that. Reception desk there. And then this is going to be the entrance with the hallway. We're going to not do the arcade here in the end. We're going to probably do the arcade over there a little bit. So this is going to be our entrance way. How many blocks wide is that? 4 blocks wide. I like the sound of that. 4 blocks wide. And then here we can have the arcade in this gap here. That should be big enough to get like a little pool table in or something like that. And now we need some toilets. And I think we're going to do the toilets just off this side here, so I don't really need to mark that out. Okay, whoa, I'm falling. Okay, so now if we go over here to where our pins are, we can get the walls down. So we're going to do this. I think this is probably going to be the best way. I don't want to use snow. Have we got snow? Is it snow or white wool? Yes, snow. Snow's got a much, much cleaner white than the white wool. So we're going to have that there. We need to split all these up like this. Never built a bowling alley before, but I think it's going okay. I don't think it's going too bad. Yep, I like the look of that. That's pretty good. How about there and there? That's pretty cool, actually. Like Archie, like. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that. And then we need some... there's always some lights down here. We're going to have to light up these pins so they look cool at night as well. Some glowstone behind it. In fact, we can probably do that now. If we get some glowstone, we go behind here. And we put a block here. And then at night time, when it goes dark, we should be able to see the ends of the pins glowing. It'd be really cool if we could get different coloured neon lights in Minecraft. I think that would be really, really cool. Okay, now... we need to go up a little bit higher. I don't know where we want these lights to be. I want to have these lights. And I think there would be about good. If we have one there, one there, one there. Oh, whoops. One there, and one there. We need space behind here as well for the guy to walk behind. I've got the gutter here at the back. And then we need a space for the guy to walk behind to be able to do the maintenance on it and stuff like that. I'm probably not going to bother with the machines, the pin machines. That's going a little bit too far, I think. But that'd be pretty good. Now the TV screens are always up here, and I can't remember. Let's have a look on the picture. What's at the end of the? There isn't anything at the end here, just some lights and stuff. Okay, I think we're going to do some different colours though. So we're going to get our red back, our red wool back. Splash me. Going to go down here with some red. Oh, that's good because that sort of is a pin colour, isn't it? The white and red. That's pretty cool. So if we put one more layer of white on top, they'll look sort of like bowling pins, like bowling pins next to each other. Yeah, I like the look of that. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty cool. Okay, gonna keep that. Gonna keep that. And at the back here just needs to be like an empty room really with a walkway down it. Oh yeah, this is looking pretty cool. We can see the pins have lit up at the bottom there. Yes, I like that. We need a roof. This roof is going to be lower on this part, and then it's going to sort of raise up a little bit for this part. Not much, but it'll raise up a little bit. Okay, that's looking pretty cool. How far are we into the episode? We're doing okay. I ain't got long left. Let me get a floor down, and then we can really get this thing moving along. So let me do a little bit of work. I shall be right back once I clear my throat. I've just woken up. I do apologise. Okay, so there's a little bit of progress. I've got these two parts on the side here. This is going to be the female bathroom, the women's bathroom, and the male bathroom here. And this is going to be our arcade area, which I think we're going to work on now. I want to work on it. So we're going to get a little bit of a pool table in. Now, I usually do them green, but I think for this pool table, we're going to do... We could do red or blue. Let's do a blue table. Why not? And let's get some trapdoors around the side. So we're going to have a little one. Let's have it this way. Now, pool tables are a lot smaller than snooker tables, so I think that's about the right size to scale. And then we can stick these around the outside here. Boop, 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 boop. And we want some arcade machines. Now, this is going to have to use some imagination, like anything with Minecraft. Oh, I tell you what, we could do something else. So we could try something else. If we get some signs. Whoop. Can we put a trapdoor on there? No, we can't. Can we put a, oops, can we put a sign on there? How do I put a sign down? How come I can't put a sign down? Oh no, that's why. Can I put a sign on the front of that? I can. No, no, I was thinking about doing the sign through the carpet trick, but it doesn't work with a table that size. And I don't want to make it any bigger. So, for the machines, for the arcade machines, now we've got your sort of normal grabby one. How are we going to do these? We could have, let's have a green one with some glass and a button. And where are my buttons? Where are my buttons? Buds. Hello. Hello, got you. Okay, so we can have the, like a grabby machine. Like this. With a button on it and a lever maybe. And a lever on the top. So this is where you control it. That's pretty cool. I think we're going to keep that one. And that's where you get your prize out of. What other machines do you have? I haven't been to them for ages. Oh, they have a driving one, don't they? There's always like a driving simulator one. I wonder if we can do that. Let's get some black wool for the screen. Let's do it 4 wide. Like that. Whoops. Like that. And then how are we going to do like a little car in here? This is quite funny. This is going to be quite good, I think. We'll have that with some signs on either side to like hold you in a little bit. There and there. And then let's have some coloured wool. Let's go with, what colour car do we want? Orange, green, orange. Shall we? Or purple. Let's have a purple car. Like this. And like that. Maybe that's too high. Maybe like that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then if we have some orange underneath here, going up and over. And then we have this sort of bend out a little bit with some, let's get some quartz stairs under there like that. There like that. And let's get some parts for your money to go in. Yeah. Do you know what I mean, guys? Does that sort of look like it to you? Like, and then you sit in here, and then you can drive. I think that's pretty cool. There you go. That's not bad for a little arcade. We don't really need any more than that. And then down there, maybe we can have some prizes, like the prizes that you can win. So for that, let's get some snow. We'll go along here. Let's go all the way along. And then let's get some glass. Oh, I've got some glass on me. Let's get some glass like that. In fact, if we use... I'm not sure if this still works. This might still work. If we just get a normal block, let's say this is the outside, and then we can get an item frame, which we don't want to use too many of, as you know. We can put item frames behind it, like this, just for demonstration purposes, and put stuff in it, like that. But then if you use thingies, do they all pop off now, or do they... They do pop off. I don't think they used to pop off. I think they used to just stay on there. That's a bit of a shame. Alright, we're going to have to use blocks then. Blocks will look much better. Otherwise it'll all be connected textures. So let's have that up there. And let's go one higher. There you go. And a display cabinet of the prizes you can win. To McDonald's. There we go. It's handy having a bowling alley right by McDonald's, isn't it? Okay. And then I've got the doors down either side here into the maintenance area. Which we'll just sort of close off because I've just blacked off everything here. So when you look down it, it just looks like a void sort of thing. That looks pretty cool, and I've changed the sort of stair design, but that's pretty cool. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Now let's work on. Let's get rid of all that. Let's work on the bar. Let's do the bar next. So we're going to go with our clean colours still. So we're going to use our snow, and let's have this along here. Down. We're going to have a way to get in. So we'll have that. That'll be our way in when we've got the wall there. And now there's no smoking, is there? So we don't need to worry about like ashtrays and stuff like that. But we can have a little beer mat using a pressure plate. A little beer mat where they put their beer on, so it doesn't drink, so it doesn't drip. The what's it called? The froth doesn't spill over. They're not called that, are they? They're like mats. Not. I can't remember what they're called now. It's totally gone out of my head. Alright, let's get some bookshelves behind it to look a little bit like drinks, maybe. Maybe they sort of look like drinks, I'm not sure. And let's get some brewing stands on here, just now and again. Just like 3 of them. Maybe that one moves over a little bit. We need some levers for some beer taps. Boop, boop. Flick them this way. Let's have 1, 2, 3 over this side. Whoops. Face the right way. Thank you. And let's have 2 there. Face the right way. Thank you. There we go. That's pretty cool. Loads of different beer. And I think I want to do another glass. Do we want to do another glass one? I think so. Let's get some wood to go down here. Or white, actually. Don't we want snow to go behind here? Like so. Splash me potion. This is fun. This is good. Just having to use your imagination a little bit. Having to make some stuff up. There we go. That looks pretty cool as a little bar. I don't think we need anything more than that. We don't want it to go too complicated, do we? We could get some water bottles, I suppose. Let's get a bunch of water bottles. Water bottles. There we go. Just put some in each one. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. That looks pretty cool to me. And then the back wall will be on there. Okay. Cough, 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 cough. Reception desk. So we get this snow back again. Let's put that there. And we're going to have a dividing wall here. We don't want the reception to be at the bar, do we? Because there's kids around the reception bit. So we don't want it to be two in one. There we go. Come down here. And now this is going to be a wall as well, because this is the entrance. So let's have a wall down here. Now what level's the red on? The red is on the level that we're on now. Let's get some red. Like this. We'll continue this sort of colour scheme throughout the place. I like that. It's going to look pretty cool from the inside, I think. Alright. And there's going to be a door to get in here. So let's have the door there. We'll have an iron door so people can't get in that aren't meant to. Boop. And let's put a button on it as like a little keypad. Boop. There you go. And now behind here, they have a place to keep all your shoes, don't they? How are we going to do that? How are we going to do this? Let's have some slabs. Let's have these slabs going along this level. So then they keep your shoes under here. Let's put some of this behind it. They keep your shoes behind there, and they're like they swapped up the bowling shoes for your shoes. Maybe we can have some more around there. Whoops! I don't like it when it does that. Can we do some more? We can. We can do a little bit more. Let's have that as well. There we go. So some different ones. And down here, why not? We can have like 3 shelves worth. Splash me potions, God again. Right. White wool. and red wool. Now, the outside of bowling alleys do look very, very ugly usually. They're just like warehouses, aren't they? So we're going to have to try and make this look more prettier than a normal bowling alley exterior. And the other thing I want to mention is I know that there's ways that you can make Minecraft bowling alleys like work. You can have pressure plates that are hooked up to pistons. I could do that, but I don't want to. I don't want it to be functional, because if you make it functional, it's not going to look more as aesthetically pleasing as if you didn't bother. So if they didn't work. So yeah, I don't want them working. I don't want any pressure plates. I don't want any pistons. I don't want any redstone. We don't need to worry about all of that. It's just all for looks. This world is for looks over the how it works, over practicality. Okay, and there, and that's meant to be red, like that. And we're gonna have to have another white one because of our arcade machines there. So this is gonna have to go a little bit higher around here. We'll have that there, and this down here. Ha ha ha! This is good. This is coming on. This is actually looking a lot better than I thought. I thought it was going to be very, very difficult. But it does look like a bowling alley, doesn't it? It does look like a bowling alley. Okay, so our toilets are going to be normal, just the cauldrons and some doors and stuff like that. I don't really need to worry too much about that. What else can we do on this inside here? It's looking pretty cool. Oh, we need a till. We need a till on the machine here. There we go, to pay for your bowling. I'm gonna for now put some paintings up just to make it look good, for like some prices and stuff like that. I just want one wide one. One wide! There we go. Like prices. Let's have one over here for some drinks. Like that. Yeah, you always have some drinks, don't you, on there? Oops, can't put one there. That'll be fine then. Don't worry about it. This is looking pretty cool. I'm liking that down there. It's a little bit dark, but that's because we haven't got the roof on it yet. In fact, we can do that. We can do that. Let's get some slabs. Some slabs, and I want some full blocks of the darker one, I think. So, if we have this full blocks on this level, and that on that level, that would be pretty good, I think. That would be pretty good. So then this will come all the way down. Let's get a splash me potion. Just as it runs out, look. If we bring this all the way back here, let's say to about there, and then have these down this side, and we copy that like the bowling alleys, but upside down on the roof, and then we can put some lights in there, really, really easy to light up the alleys, and then it'll sort of come up with some upside down stairs to the higher level. Alright, I like that. I shall be right back, and it should be daytime by the time then. How does it look, guys? I think it looks pretty cool. Now, I like how dark it is. I don't want it to be super light in here. Bowling alleys are never super light. They're always really atmospheric and stuff. So I like how the brightness of it. However, I have come up with a couple of good ideas. I hope they're good ideas. I want to put some red carpet along here. I will get rid of that. Some red carpet along here. I've hidden some lighting under there because that was very dark in there. But yeah, some red carpet along there. That looks pretty cool. I had to move that across one. This gaming machine across one to get that wall in there. But yeah, it's looking pretty cool. This is what I've done with the roof in the end. So at the bowling alleys, the lines go that way. And then at the outside the alley part, they go that way. So that looks pretty cool. And the other thing I want to do is I want to get some white carpet. And I'm going to remove this top layer because it is a little high. And place carpet along the top. And I think that is going to look so much better, you wouldn't believe. So let's go along here. We ain't got much far to go. And we're running out of this episode. I keep running over my time for like the past few weeks now. On like every series I've been running well over. So yeah, that looks so much better now. I'm much more pleased with that. It looks a lot better, I think. Yeah. With the red and stuff like that. This is so cool. This is so cool. There's a little bit more detail. I could go around here forever, putting more and more detail down. Like, I don't know, I'll put those along there. I will put those along there, just to give a little bit more depth on these pins here. And there's some dirt there that I need to swap with black wool as well. I noticed earlier. See, that adds just a little bit more depth here. But something that we do need to do is the TV screens. So where your score is. So what we're going to do for that is we're going to have that and that. Yeah, I think so. And if this doesn't look any good, I forgot about that. What if we use? We're gonna have to just put another slab down, aren't we? Let's put another slab down on top of there because we've got a gap. Look, like that. That doesn't look so bad. A little tiny screen there like that. We can either use fences, those walls, or these. I think that looks better, don't you? What if we made? Whoops! What if we made this 3 wide? I think that looks better. I think that looks better. So we can do that all the way along all 6 of these. This is a pretty cool bowling alley. And to be honest, it doesn't look terrible from the outside. I'm not going to keep it like this. I think we're going to do an outer shell around it. But it doesn't look terrible. I'll show you in a second. Oh, we're stuck on the ball return. There we go. There we go. Boop. Boop. This is so cool. This is one of my favourite buildings on the map, I think. There we go. How does that look like? That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Yes. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, from the outside it doesn't actually look terrible. Like, forget the roof though. But on the side, so I need to do the bathrooms yet. But like the white and the red doesn't actually look too bad. We might keep that sort of look, but I want an outside shell. It's not a very external looking building, so we definitely need to do something with it for sure. But that's pretty cool. I like that for the inside. I think we're going to leave it there, guys, for this episode, because we've already run over time. Hiccups. If you've enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!